How's it going? My name is Brent from Encore PPF and Tint, and today we've got a door handle that we're going to put some paint protection film on. So there's a couple ways to do this. Well, there's a few ways, I guess. So you can try to get full coverage by putting a ton of stretch on this, and that's not what we're going for. That's not something that I normally do. Normally I'll leave some kind of a gap on the bottom, but we do get full coverage across the top and across the front, and then back in wrapped around here. The other thing you can do is you could install this, put a slit right here and right here, and then pull that part tight, and then you get full coverage as well without having to overstretch the material. I really feel like if you get this all down in one piece without relief cuts, that you really are overstretching the material and you're just asking for things to have to come back. Let me grab the pattern that comes out of the computer for this, because I did use it on that back door handle, but I wanted to show you guys how to bulk these today as well. So this is what the kit looks like from the computer. So you can see that that would just go on there like that. This is going to run right along that body line, and then this would tuck underneath like that. So you end up with a seam on both sides. Then it wraps under, you get full coverage across the bottom. Really not a bad option at all. But today, we're gonna bulk this one. And like I said, I'm not going for full coverage across the bottom and rounded up at all back in the door handle in the cup area. All right, so let's go ahead, get our bulk piece of material here, and let's start putting this on. So what I'm going to do normally is I'm going to tack this to the body here. And then we're going to stretch away from there. And when I stretch away from here, what I'm looking for is for it not to stick. Let's try that again. You know, the part of the problem here is that I've already got paint protection film on the doors. Probably should have done the handles first. Because sometimes paint protection film doesn't like to stick to paint protection film. All right. So I'm going to grab right about here, and we're going to pull. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work on this one. It worked on the other side, but that was also a different material. As far as this piece was a different material. Okay, so I'm just kind of holding that into place there on the door and trying to get that to stay there. The other thing I could have done really was just give it a few more seconds, because look, just by stuffing my palm into it, looks like I pretty much got that to stay stuck down. Okay, let's get some tack in here. I think I was just pulling on it too quickly after I put it in place. Okay, so now we've got this whole top part is down, and what we want now is to get this down, and then we want a little bit underneath here, but we're not so concerned with that. So now I'm going to be pulling this way and down. And actually, let me throw some fresh tack in there. Okay, now we're going to be working our way over to this side here. Get a bunch more tack in there. And let's get rid of this by pulling tight. Like that. Go ahead and squeegee all of this out. I've got some moisture stuck in this, so we're gonna come right back to that. Those things are tough because it's hard that with the type of recess that they are, it's very difficult to get the film on there without having any issues at all as far as leaving some kind of air or water in that area. Okay, let's get this top squeegee down now. Make sure that we've got everything out of this. And then I'm just trying to tuck it into that recess in between the two, and we'll pop it up off of the actual door itself and then push it down into this recess, and then that's staying in there, staying down real nicely. Okay, and then let's see what we can do here. So I'm going to lift up a little. Let's get rid of most of what we can here. We're not going to be able to get rid of everything. It's just it's too sharp of a recess to get all of that out. It's just not going to happen. Okay, let's get some more tack in this thing here, and then we'll go ahead and lay that into place. Let's pop it up off the door here. Make sure that it's good and tucked in to that recess between the two. Okay, so now we need to hurry up and get this trimmed because this area that from here to here, it's going to want to keep popping off of there. There's, you know, that's just kind of how it works. It's just kind of nature of the beast because of the tension that's on this edge. All right, so right here, we're going to come and we're going to come out a little bit like that and go all the way through. That gives us a nice cut line or line to cut from. Okay, so let's start with that same line there, right about there. A nice squeak going. Okay, and this one, honestly, I did not even put as much stretch on this one as I did on the other side, so we have a lot less coverage underneath on this one. And not a lot, but a decent amount. Okay. Yeah, you can also see there that I popped this up off the door here. These doors here, this material was just installed today. It's still pretty fresh on there, so. Okay, so same thing. We're gonna come off the edge here, then we're gonna come and do a line out this way, like that. Okay, and let's go ahead and trim this all the way around to the bottom. Oh, I bumped into this here, which then took me off of my cut line. Womp womp. Okay, we're gonna stop somewhere right in there. Okay, so I did get quite a bit more coverage right underneath here, which is the same thing that I got on the other door, you know, on the other side of the vehicle. I got a little bit less coverage right here, although not a huge deal because it is still underneath. Okay, so right here, what we're gonna go ahead and do is basically pick up where we left off on this cut coming this way. And then we're going to cut across and then let's make these line up really well right here. Beautiful. Okay, let's roll this down. Okay. Now let's cut this top. So this part here is, for me, is normally going to be a little bit of an educated guess, because we can feel like there's no way really to get it back in there and then trim it. So we need to trim it while it's up like this. So I'm going to leave just as much as I think I can use back there without having too much. So let's say right about there. And actually I'm going to get just the tip of one blade sticking out like this. Come across, make the turn. Beautiful. Okay, now let's go ahead and go back this other way. Make the turn. Straight back towards the door cup. Okay. Beauty. You really just don't, what you really don't want is to have that be too long, because then it's tough to get rid of that. It's hard to cut that off. It's hard to keep that any straighter than that. I mean, that looks fantastic. So let's get some tack solution in here now. Okay. Now there's still quite a bit of moisture in this edge, so I'm going to go ahead and push this down with a towel now. That way we can get that edge dried out. Okay, it's still wanting to pop up right there, but we're not super worried about that. Let's get this edge good and dried out. And this one over here, and then let's try pushing this down again. So I'm just going over it nice and slow this time. Make sure we're getting some good adhesion. And still coming up just the tiniest bit right here. So a little bit of heat, and that's going to go right down when we get around to the heat sealing process. And while we're talking about it, let's just do it. Alright, so I'm going to put some heat on these edges, warm them up, push that down, right on down. Okay. All right, terrific. So that was the process of bulking paint protection film on the door handle of this 2025 Kia K5. So if you found something helpful there, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you guys want to see some more content, and we'll see you on the next one.